What's the deal, y'all? This your man King Gary, the media assassin, coming at y'all with another video. So, Steve Stoute was on Joe Budden podcast, and he was talking about one of the main hot takes of the week was older hip-hop fans never supported lyricists. He basically used as an argument that Nas's Illmatic didn't go gold till later on, and that was a prime example of people within our generation not supporting lyricists. He also used Kool G Rap as a prime example of people never supporting lyricists within hip-hop. Let me tell y'all this, man. He's wrong in many ways than one. Because, look at this. I'm going to give you guys a list of people that I consider lyricists that sold records in the 90s. Snoop Dogg, Jay-Z, Nas, Biggie, Tupac, DMX, Big Pun, The Dogg Pound, LL Cool J, Mobb Deep, Exhibit, Wu-Tang, Redman, Bone Thugs and Harmony, Outkast, Scarface, Eminem. Just to name off the head. And see, what you gotta understand is this. Not everyone was gonna do monster platinum numbers. You have people that was actually happy with being gold, because gold was still set as an accomplishment. Because what gold meant, the hood and your core base bought the album. What platinum meant was your core in the hood bought the albums, along with new fans amongst the way. ALA, different demographics, ALA, white people, ALA, women. Your demographic done boosted. Now, going on to what he brought Nas up as a prime example, Illmatic was worked on from 92 to 94. A lot of people already had the album then. You know, a lot of people already had the album. It was bootleg heavily. A lot of those albums suffered heavily from the bootlegging effect. And people will also say, well, how come is it J. Rue the Damager didn't sell? How come is it Razzcast didn't sell like that? You got to look at it too also. A lot of these guys also were signed to small labels. So therefore, those labels couldn't spend the money to get their videos out there. Nas had a machine behind him, which was Columbia Records. They used the marketing scheme that they seen work for AZ, Sugar Hill, and Do or Die, and they used it to maximize it was written. And plus, a lot of those guys refused to conform. They didn't want to make those type of records they knew was going to sell more, which they could have, but they didn't want to. A guy like Kool G Rap, you're not going to make him make a West Coast record. He is cool with his art being the way it is. If it do gold, it do gold. UGK was the same way. Even Pimp C was like, look, he didn't care. As long as they had a regional fan base, they were okay. But see, stop trying to push a new narrative around here. Like, nobody ever accepted true hip hop. Therefore, you're giving the masses, you're giving these labels an excuse to not pursue new hip hop artists, because that's gonna hurt your bottom line of forcing artists to conform. Now, Nas happened to be very talented to where he could conform a little bit and make those type of records, which was gonna pay the bills, which was gonna be platinum. But you got certain artists that's not gonna make those lighter records. You're not going to tell Kool G Rap to come out with a record like Firm Biz. It's not going to work. So that's just stop pushing his backwards narrative agenda just so it could be a new form of acceptance when it comes to pushing a line of making artists conform to making different records. But if you look at the history of the 90s, all those people I mentioned were considered lyricists. And they all sold. Gold was also an accomplishment. Platinum was a definite accomplishment. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Subscribe, hit the like button. Peace.